In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about this yarn winder. It's a great yarn ball winder overall. There's a few limitations that it has, but in my opinion, it is still worth the purchase if you are looking for a budget yarn ball winder. It is from Amazon. It is linked in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you click it and buy something, I will get a commission. And I do have a bunch of fail footage. I'll roll some right here. It's just me getting frustrated. So there's that. Okay, so tip number one is to follow the arrow so you're not trying to remember which way did I spin this particular yarn ball. P.S. if you do spin it one way and then spin it the wrong way, it makes a huge mess and it gets tangled. So just follow the arrow and get used to spinning it only towards yourself. The second tip, not to wrap the yarn around the winder by hand. Instead, what you're going to want to do, yarn goes through here, behind, around. So you're going to be holding the yarn from the front. That's about it you want to do. Then with your other hand, you're going to start spinning towards yourself, and that will make a natural start to the ball without making the tension all weird in the beginning if you just kind of wrap it and try to anchor it. The third tip that I have is to secure the yarn with tape. If you look really closely, there are these grooves here that will somewhat secure the yarn, but don't even waste your time. You only need a little bit, and it's just so it doesn't fly off everywhere. If it does and it gets tangled in the ball while you're trying to wind yarn, it is impossible to find the start. Next tip is something kind of random again. You're definitely going to want to put the yarn that you are winding from into a bin. It goes so crazy, and if you start dealing with knots and yarn barf and all these sorts of situations, at least knowing that your yarn is like somewhat in a container helps. Put your yarn in a bin. Next tip, fifth tip, detangle the yarn before you are winding. It sounds kind of common sense, but I guess I did not have common sense. It takes so much longer to try to detangle each little knot as you are trying to wind than to just make sure it's all good, then wind. And the last tip, number 6, winder. You cannot do a full skein of Bernat blanket yarn, super chunky, size 6. You can do a good amount, about like a half to 2/3, and then the rest you can just wind it by yarn. Overall, I definitely really like it, and if you're on a budget and you want one and this is in your budget, get it. I think the price is fair for what it does. And that's all I have for you today. Hope this helped you either make the jump or not. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.